Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This time we're going to be doing another character review and discussion for Professor Huyang. First introduced in the Clone Wars, but making appearances in several other Star Wars projects, most recently Ahsoka. And it's worth mentioning that this character is voiced by the great David Tennant, who does a fantastic job, really the perfect encapsulation of a droid in Star Wars with personality and character, as we know Star Wars droids tend to have. Huyang, in essence, is not super different from C3PO in terms of his personality, his quips, his little bit of getting intimidated by the big moments and trying to avoid those types of conflicts. Although we see by the time of Ahsoka, he is really a strong ally to have. He's able to pilot, he's able to really come into the rescue in several clutch moments. And the interesting part about his character is there aren't many characters in Star Wars that have been around for so many generations that they have different types of connections and relationships with characters from different eras. Huyang has been a part of the Jedi Temple as a historian, helping to build lightsabers, teaching younglings. He's been a part of the Order for many, many years, going back to the days of the High Republic and beyond. And the fact that after the Clone Wars he was salvaged and ends up with Ahsoka, I think is awesome. His character never really got a confirmed fate in the Clone Wars series. We saw him in a few episodes helping to build lightsabers and helping with the younglings, but to find out that Ahsoka took it upon herself to go back and get him and use him as an asset in her own personal quests, it's pretty awesome. It's important to have this historical piece of the Jedi legacy that has not been totally destroyed or lost, and his wisdom and knowledge is probably going to be useful in the future wherever he may end up. We do see at the end of Ahsoka that he remains on Peridia with Ahsoka and Sabine, so it is very possible that whatever storyline continues there with Ahsoka season 2, we're definitely going to get more of his character and hopefully see him be able to keep passing that information on to future generations of Jedi at some point. It's a very valuable resource to have around. I think having this droid that's almost like this wise sage is a really cool parallel to the main characters. Every Star Wars group or team or storyline, they always have that Ben Kenobi type of character. And when I say that, I mean just this older mentor that has been through a lot of things and just holds a lot of knowledge and really helps guide the main characters. And Hu Yang serves that purpose. And he has served that purpose in several different generations. On top of that, he is shown to be somewhat efficient in combat, able to hold his own against HK droids in Ahsoka, as well as being very emotionally attached to those he cares about. His visible sadness when he believes that Sabine and Ahsoka were killed in battle is one of the more emotional moments of the Ahsoka series. And again, this is coming from a droid, and when Star Wars takes the time and development to give its droids really intense personalities, it's always a good time. They make up such a huge part of the Star Wars universe, and the mythos in general benefits greatly from having these sentient droids that are able to convey human emotions when the time calls for it. With that being said, we're going to give Huyang a score of 8.2 out of 10. I feel like that's fair. One of the best droids I think we have in Star Wars, just based on the amount of projects he has been important in, even in small roles, having very memorable lines and very memorable moments, as well as the development of seeing him have to become independent from the Jedi Order in Ahsoka. That show did a lot of good for his character, and I'm excited to see what they do with him in the future. So yeah, 8.2 out of 10 for Professor Hu Yang, and that's going to be it for the video. I appreciate you watching. Leave your comment below with your thoughts on Professor Hu Yang. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our Star Wars content. And as always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.